One of the great things that I love about doing this channel is there's a lot of times that we get to do these things together. I have not opened this up yet. I'm super crazy excited. I want to send a huge thank you to AV86 for sending me not only the 1956 Marine automatic that you guys have already seen, but this is the 1960 Racing Chronograph. Now, I've read some of the histories on this watch. I know that it's a Panda dial and the lume and all the good stuff, but I have not opened this just yet. We're going to do that together. We're going to have some fun. Beyond that, let's open this box up and we're going to discover the 1960 Racing Chronograph. Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Craig. They call me Slick Pits. Go into that one later on. If you guys happen to dig the content, like diving and all that fun stuff, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, I love to support the micro brands and do all types of fun, adventurous stuff. And I thank you all for being here. Right away, guys, I can tell you the presentation is quite a bit different from the 1956 Marine that arrived with it. The Marine came in a big, large wooden presentation box. This thing's a little bit more subtle. It's a little bit more compact. Honestly, that's just perfectly fine with me. Honestly, you know, at the end of the day, it's just about the watch. It's really not about the box, but it's still a nice little black presentation case. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, this thing is absolutely sharp. Look at that Panda dial. It immediately catches your eye. Man, this thing looks incredible. First thing I'm noticing here is just how clean the design is, guys. That black dial with those white subdials, the tachymeter bezel, the polished surfaces. This thing absolutely captures the vintage racing spirit. You can already see hints of Porsche, Ferrari, Shelby Cobra, Le Mans, Formula One. There's definitely a lot of automotive inspiration going on here, guys. Inside the box is nothing. There's not going to be anything in here other than an extra link if you need it. That's cool. And it's got a little warning tag on there for you. Let's get our first real look at that, guys. Immediately, I'm noticing the proportions. It doesn't look really oversized. It doesn't look tiny. It looks like AV86 really found a nice, real sweet spot here. Look at that dome sapphire crystal. Man, what a beautiful touch to that. Now, of course, guys, before we go any further, we've got plastic, we've got stickers. Nobody wants to see all that stuff, guys, so let's fix that. 1, 2, 3, and there we go, guys. Now we're talking. This thing's absolutely gorgeous. The more I look at it, the more I appreciate this dial. The Panda configuration just works wonderfully. Man, this thing has looked good for decades, man, and it still looks good today. Everybody really, truly loves a cool-looking Panda dial. And, of course, on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, it fits. It sits nicely. The AV86 1960 Racing Chronograph. It celebrates what many consider to be the first true golden age of motorsports. Back in 1960, Ferrari was dominating Le Mans. Porsche was making waves, Lotus and Cooper were battling in Formula One, and racing was becoming one of the most important testing grounds for wristwatch development. Timing mattered, accuracy mattered, and chronographs became essential tools. This watch pays a ton of tribute to that era. Now let's run through the specs, guys. 40 millimeter stainless steel case, 47.5 millimeter lug-to-lug, 12.7 millimeters thick. Beautiful 20 millimeter lug width. Movement inside of here is a Japanese Miyota 6S20 chronograph movement. So it's quartz powered. It's also known for its reliability and its durability. You've got the domed sapphire crystal, anti-reflective coating, and the bracelet. That's going to be AV86's signature bracelet with a quick release design. Water resistance is 100 meters on this. And the case back is a screw down case back, and they are individually numbered. Being a racing chronograph, guys, let's talk about the business end of this watch. The upper pusher starts the chronograph. Of course, I'm going to push it again to stop it, and if I want to reset it, you hit that lower push and it resets everything back to 0. On the subdials, guys, you've got a 20th of a second register there, a minute counter, and a running seconds display. This is the most accurate timing watch currently in the AV86 lineup. And then there's the tachymeter. This isn't just a decoration, guys. If you know a measured distance, like 1 kilometer or 1 mile, you can use the chronograph to calculate average speeds. It's a feature that comes directly from racing history, and it fits this watch perfectly. First impressions of this watch, guys, are stunning is the best word to put out there for it. The proportions look fantastic. The sapphire crystal sits wonderfully. I absolutely love that this thing looks like it's fast just sitting on my wrist. I'm thoroughly enjoying this and having a very big happy moment right now with this amazing watch on my wrist, guys. That Panda dial, of course, it just steals the show, guys. The Panda dials just look incredible. I'm totally blown away right now. So, guys, this is just the beginning with this watch. We're going to spend some time with it. We're going to go on the road with it. We're going to have some fun with it, shoot tons of B-roll, and, of course, I'll be back with you guys with a full review, and I think it's going to be pretty exciting because I think this is going to become really one of my favorite chronographs in the entire collection. We're going to see where this goes. If you liked today's video, give me a like on there. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. And comment down below. Do you like racing? Do you like Panda dials? What's your favorite chronograph that you have out there? Well, I'm your boy Slick Pits, and I'll catch you on the next dive.